I'm filing a restraining order on a pair of Mormon missionaries who don't know that no means no because they crashed my barbecue and heart attacked my front porch after harassing me for the last 2 months. I used to be, technically still am, a member of the LDS/Mormon Church. I've tried to get my records removed but it's gone nowhere and I still get members and missionaries showing up to my house, even when I moved. Well, in the past 2 months I've been visited once a week by the same pair of missionaries along with one of my male cousins. They can't visit a single lady unless another male is with them. I tell them each week to stop visiting and tell whichever cousin they bring that it's not welcome, necessary, or funny and they really need to stop. Well, they came over last Saturday while I was having a barbecue with some friends and coworkers, and they just started migling/preaching to my guests. I didn't even realize they were there because I was on the grill, until one of my coworkers came up to me and basically complained about me inviting him to a barbecue as an excuse to get my church members to preach to him and his boyfriend. I had to apologize and explain to him the situation and promise it wasn't like that at all. I decided I was done. They didn't even try to find me, they just harassed my guests and came into my property uninvited, so I called the police. They showed in and said they can ask them to leave but can't really do anything else since I didn't ask them to leave myself first. So I showed them my ring footage and how I've been asking them to stop coming to my house for 2 months, and they said I could file a restraining order for stalking, but it might not go anywhere, so they walked me through the online forms, and I have a hearing soon. Since then the church members have sent me emails, their youth have heart attacked my door/porch, and my LDS family have made FB posts about me being the literal devil. With the hearing getting closer I'm starting to feel nervous, and like maybe I've blown everything out of proportion. Like these missionaries are still teens, and maybe I should be redirecting my anger at my family who are probably the ones behind it. Am I the jerk if I go through with the hearing? Edit. Well, it's been 2 hours and I think I've gotten enough advice and encouragement to help me. Thank you all. I will go to the hearing still. You are right, if they weren't missionaries I wouldn't even be questioning it. I will be messaging my co-workers and apologizing and letting them know about the Roe hearing, and I will be going LC with my LDS family. And for those that asked, heart attacking is taping paper hearts with Book of Mormon and Bible quotes, and little I miss you notes to people's front door/windows/porches. I have also been told that it's literally love bombing, which I never noticed before. So that's cool. Commenter 1. NTA, get the restraining order. Block everyone harassing you online. Hopefully the stuff at your house is on your door camera. Send all footage to your lawyer or court point of contact. They have escalated their behavior, so you definitely need the order. If they just given up you might have dropped it. If regular teens were repeatedly vandalizing your house you take appropriate steps. Don't let their religion get in the way. You deserve peace. Please don't feel guilty, they brought it on themselves. Commenter 2. Do what I did decades ago. Offer them some literature on Satanism, haven't had any since. Commenter 3. I answered the door in a string bikini. I just stood there while hard rock music was playing in the background. They never came back. Commenter 4. When I was a teen, I answered the door with a very large boa I was snake sitting for a few months. It was brilliant, honestly. Update. Hello all. I said that I wouldn't be logging in again, but these last 2 months have been very draining for me and I thought writing everything down and putting my feelings out might make me feel better. So here's an update. 2 days before the hearing, my uncle, who is also the ward bishop for the elders, showed up to my house with the missionaries. I took the advice on my post and only spoke with them through my Ring app. I told them if they didn't leave I would call the police. One elder left to sit in the car and my uncle and the other elder stayed at my door. My uncle told me that I was being dramatic and that I'm too sensitive. That me protecting my Safe SPAs was going to ruin a young man's life. I told them that I put in a request for a row and that they knew this and were still harass me. My uncle said they weren't going to leave until I came out and talked to them like an adult so we could solve this restraining order issue without the courts. I told them to leave again and I called the police when it was obvious they weren't going to. The cops showed up and trespassed my uncle and arrested the missionary that did not go to the car. I explained to them about the hearing that was going to happen and showed them my footage of them trying to get me to not go to the hearing. I felt really bad and I still do, and I know a lot of you are going to say I shouldn't but I do. I spent the 2 days after that getting calls and texts from people I love calling me all sorts of terrible things and telling me I'm a disappointment. The guy I've been talking to had to take my phone away from me and block everyone because he knew I wouldn't. Skeptical, I went to the hearing and was granted the row for harassment. Then I had my mom and dad show up to my house the next day to give me a piece of their mind and now I hate myself. So that's great. I sent the paperwork to the mission president and asked to be put on the do not contact list like a commenter told me to do. I was told that the missionary that was arrested had his visa revoked so they are sending him back home early. I was basically told if anything happens to him before they can get him a flight home, it's my fault. People have posted about me getting innocent men into trouble and wanting my own kind deported on social media. Even though he wasn't deported, his visa was just revoked. So I've had my house egged, rocks thrown at my windows, and ice bags left on my porch for the last month. Even some of my friends and co-workers who told me to go through with the row are saying I went too far. But I didn't know he was here on a visa. As far as I know, he's back home and safe. But that's it, that's the update. My friends, family, and co-workers hates me and I hate myself too. But hey, at least I'm not minorly inconvenienced by missionaries and awkward 5 minutes conversations anymore. Commenter 1. I'm so sorry this is happening to you. Leaving this cult is brave of you and you're doing everything right. I'm fudging proud of you. We support you. Do not back down. You got this. Commenter 2. No, stop that stuff right fudging now. Your family are trash bags who don't deserve you and they weren't mildly inconveniencing you. They did this. Don't get despaired, get angry. Do something about this, god dang it. Anything. Commenter 3. I'm a former member of the Mormon church, got my name removed from the records and the harassment stopped. Granted, I live in Utah and they show up once in a while, but now they can't specifically track me wherever I go. I'm so sorry you've gone through this. Religious cults are the worst and they do their best to make you feel like trash when you've done nothing wrong. Sounds like you may need to go non-contact with the people in your family who are saying you are the jerk, because you're definitely not a jerk.